Hey, hey.
Olá,
My name is Christian,
and I'm Joana.
and together we make up Boarding and Beans. And this, What's in a Box, we're going to be looking at Botanik.
Botanic.
Sorry, Botanik.
Botanic.
Okay, so a little bit of confusion on how we pronounce this name.
We understand it's botany, but then it's botanic.
Yeah, we're going to call it Botanik from here on out. But in my head, I've been saying Botanik. I don't know why. Anyways, we've got this game here to show you. It's a strictly two-player game.
Yeah.
It's by Grégoire, Largey, Franck, Crittin, Sébastien, Pauchon. They are the designers. Illustrations by Franck, Dion, and publisher is Space Cowboys.
This was a game that, if you watched our Fika video, was on my list of games that I wanted to play, that I really wanted to play from our collection. And yes, it's still wrapped, but we played already on BGA.
Yes. We decided to learn it that way. It was a good way to learn it, I think.
Yeah.
There was a bit of confusion in the tutorial on BGA, but we just opened up the PDF rulebook and figured it out then.
Whenever there's like some misunderstanding, we just have our game and the rule book.
Yeah. That's the nice thing with BGA is they do provide the rule books to the games you can play there. So if you have the option to test it there, that would be a great way for you to do so. Yeah, today we're going to be playing through the physical copy for the first time.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we will be giving our initial thoughts on the game. Just to note as well, this video might end up looking a bit different to our normal ones.
Yes.
Because I've decided to learn a new editing tool, DaVinci Resolve, making the change from Final Cut Pro because we had a lot of problems in a recent video, which basically cost me a day in trying to edit it. So just in case anything looks different or unpolished, we'll be changing, and
I
that's
like
okay.
how it feels.
Can I feel?
Yeah.
Ooh, the box has some texture to it. It's pretty cool. I didn't notice that when it was in shrink. We've got rule books, 2 rule books. It looks like we have French and English.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is so cute.
What's that?
It's probably the board. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, the insides is so nice.
But this is like a notebook.
Yeah.
Scientist notebook.
Yeah, doesn't this look sick? I'm going to pivot this gently. That's really cool. Because in the BGA version, I know there is this token, but you don't really notice it.
Yeah.
I'll zoom in.
Cute.
Feel that.
Ooh.
That's nice. It's a robust. That's the first player token, I believe.
Yeah.
And then there's just loads of tiles. Shall we discuss a bit what the game is like?
Yeah, it's an abstract tile placement game where you basically you have different colors of tiles and different kinds of tiles.
These feel so good.
Yeah.
This is really satisfying.
Look at the back.
The back is really pretty. The art style is gorgeous. We're going to be throwing plenty of B-roll so you can see some of that. They are thick tiles. It's cardboard.
Yeah.
But they feel really robust. I like that. I like that a lot. And yeah, what is it? 60? I think it's 64 tiles. The player board. Sorry, 67 tiles. 2 rule books. And the first player token, which they call a mecha pawn. The colors are really vibrant as well.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I'm just seeing these blue ones.
It's really striking because the tile is grayish, brownish, and the parts with color really pop.
I don't know if it's because we played it on Board Game Arena first that I have more of an appreciation for this. It plays great, by the way, on Board Game Arena. It does. We've enjoyed a couple of games there, and it does play great. But the physical copy is really nice, and it's a small box. It's not massive.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 2 players. we are gonna go off and play this now. We'll switch to the overhead camera, and then after we'll give you our initial thoughts on the game. Okay.
The physical copy.
On the physical
No.
copy.
Okay.
We're gonna pretend we've never played this before.
Yeah.
And we're back. That was a really good game.
We really like it.
You won by 1 point. It was 24-25.
It happened before in the
On the
computer.
computer,
Yeah.
scored like that, yeah. It's a really good game. It does take about the amount of time it says on the box, 30 minutes. We had no problems playing the game. Again, we had learnt to play this on Board Game Arena. I had to check the rulebook a couple of times.
Yeah.
But actually, when I opened the rulebook, I didn't read anything particular. It was just me. They have some helpful diagrams or pictures of the game and examples, of play, and that helps. It helps teach the forbidden moves and valid moves. I hope we played everything valid. We didn't.
I think we did.
Yeah. So you start off with just this one little tile, and you have the pile of tiles in front of you, and you pull off three starting tiles.
Yeah.
And they appear randomly, and whoever has the first player token goes first. They take the tile and they decide where they want to put it on this board. I believe it's called a registry.
And you can only put on your side of the board or in the middle.
Yes. And if it's on your side, it has to match the shape or color of the middle.
Yeah.
I was about to say column. It's meant to be row. What we've done is we've turned the board so that we can play
side by
side. So yeah, you can put it on your side if it matches the middle's row shape or column.
Or
color. And if you put it in the middle, it will break off the side if it's different to the shape or color.
Yeah.
On your side, on your row.
And or cannot just be one. It has to be both. Otherwise, it doesn't break.
Yes.
But imagine that on my side, it changes either color, shape, or both. My side gets released and his doesn't.
Yeah. So it's interesting in that way. You can get yourself a tile to place and the other not. Sometimes you'll place a tile, we both have something to place.
Yeah.
We were thinking about the terminology, like one of the categories or mechanics of this game is take that.
Yeah.
And I believe just from our game now, like I can make you have to take a tile that is unfavorable to your setup. And that could
It happened,
yeah.
The flower.
Yes. And then that forces you have to place
You have to play.
If it's valid, yeah. And most of the time it's going to be valid. I think it's rare that you can't play a tile.
In your game is literally, you have to match, to connect the pipes, and you have to match colors. And it only scores if you have at least 3 tiles of the same color together.
Yes.
Otherwise it doesn't. But if any of those tiles, imagine you have only 2 tiles and of one color at the end of the game, and one of them has a flower, it scores the flower, but not the tiles.
Yes. Adding on to that as well, you have a few tiles. You have plants or vegetables. Is that right?
Yeah.
you
I
have
put some
you
away.
have a few tiles that have 3 flowers on them,
Yeah.
and these will
Veggies.
and these will only be valid if you connect it up to a tile of the same color.
Yes.
Otherwise, you do not get the flowers. And these are worth 3 points because of the 3 flowers. And yeah, it's good. It's puzzly, it's thinky. You have to change your strategy depending on what your opponent plays.
He plays like he's really daring when he's playing. He's like, oh, I will get a tile that will connect these 2 tiles so of the same color. I'm not.
Yeah.
I played safe.
And because I played daring, I took that gamble. I lost. If I hadn't done the gamble, I would have won because what was not connecting for me was a black tile worth 3 points.
Yeah.
I had placed it off to the side, hoping to get another right angle tile or something to connect it.
There was only 2 rounds left.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the rounds
6
left.
tiles.
That was a very risky gamble, and it cost me the game. And
it happened before as well when we were playing on BGA. He's really daring while playing. I am not.
Yeah, you play it safe and you win. And no, it's fun. It's a fun game.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
I'm not going to say I prefer playing it physical, yes. But that's not to say that a digital version is bad in any way. I just love the tiles. They feel so good.
Yeah.
The color is so vibrant. It's fun. It's easy to play.
We like the action of playing the physical copy.
Yeah. And it's a nice break away from the screens. We are both working a lot on the screens, doing variety of freelance work. So it's nice to have that break. And the quality of the components are great. I love this.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what material it is. I was wanting to say wood, but maybe it's some kind of resin.
I think it's not wood.
But it's hefty. It's nice. Yeah. I have nothing negative to say. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I don't know why. I think this happens when we play a game on Board Game Arena. I don't pay too much attention to the scoring because we don't have to. The computer does that for you.
And you thought it was going to be complicated somehow.
Yeah, in my head I thought, oh, this is going to be a nightmare to calculate the scores. It wasn't a nightmare at all. It was very easy. And yeah, you just take you just first you count up how many tiles you have of 3 or more of the same color connecting. Then you also count up the flowers. Just to add as well, actually, to the gameplay, you have a variety of tiles. You have right angle tiles, you have a 4 crossroads tile, you have a tile that splits off in 3, and you have a tile that goes straight, although the pipe's upbendy.
And the flowers only connect with one side.
Yes, and the flowers only connect to one side. There's also a few tiles called Mecha Botanist tiles. These are quite powerful, they're good. They can also be a bit annoying, I think. Sometimes you don't want to have them. If you place it on your side of the registry of the board, and you are able to unlock it, you get the tile. And straight away you have to place it. You have to play it. And the way you play it is you swap it with any tile of your choice.
In the middle.
In the middle. I think any tile of your choice. Maybe you can't swap it with another robot, but Mechabot. Mecha Botanist. And this is cool because you can because normally you don't have access to the tiles in the middle.
Yeah. Like that you can even get 2 tiles.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you can break off something that then gives you another 2 tiles.
It happened on BGA. That you unlocked 1, you got 1 tile, and I got 2.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good. I think there's a few examples where as well it's a bit awkward to play, and maybe you don't want to play it. Also, I wanted to mention actually, I thought about this while playing the game. While playing on Board Game Arena, we play real time. We don't do turn-based. But the way the game is designed, you have to wait for each person's turn. And that adds to the length of the game.
Yeah.
While we're playing on the physical copy, I take a tile.
And if we unlock...
Yeah, then we can play straight away at the same time. We don't have to wait for each other. Because our board doesn't interfere or interact with the other board. You are building your own puzzle. Pipe system.
Lab.
Yeah, you're building your own system of pipes and flowers and plants. It's nice because we actually commented about that on BGA because it didn't make sense why I had to wait for you to play and such. Yeah. But this is a minor thing. The quality of the components is really, really nice. Well done. The art style is lovely. It's unique. I haven't really
Yeah.
seen this art style before.
They're really derpy.
Derpy.
Yeah, the faces.
Yeah.
But we love the art style.
Yeah, it's
We
really,
really do.
really cool.
That's actually what caught our eye when we first saw the game.
Yeah, it stands out. So yeah, really, really good game. I highly recommend it. We're going to be leaving a link in the description to the page on Board Game Arena, to the page on Board Game Geek if you want to learn more about the game, and to the publisher page. So do check those out. It wasn't too expensive either, if I remember.
Yeah, it was not.
I cannot remember
17?
where we got it from. Yeah, about 17 or so.
That too.
Which I think is a fair price to pay for a game of this size.
Yeah, just one more thing. Women in science.
Yeah.
We totally recommend this game.
Totes recommend.
Yeah.
Shall we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, taking the time. If you've made it all the way through to the end of the video, thank you. We appreciate that.
And
happy gaming.
Happy gaming.
Sorry. Botanik.
Botanic. Botanic.
It's because we've been saying Botanik for ages.
No, but I
Let's go. I was about to say like and subscribe. I don't know why.
Because you're cute.